fan phase. But yeah, it looks like we're starting a small battlefield. Both of them, they probably mutually feel good on this stage based on how they play. Again, I'm interested to really see KlicKlac's adaptations in this map. Otherwise, like, pretty textbook bad matchup.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, finally getting to game 1. Pretty aggressive opening of restart from AUSTI. I could definitely see him just kind of staying there with gyro and laser. Big opening already. Lucky KlicKlac doesn't lose his jump in that little scuffle. Big grab. This reset again. As I said before, this is definitely, if KlicKlac's execution's on point, you can definitely use Zelda's pretty solid kill power to mitigate Rob's weight, which is definitely going to be a big help for him in a lot of matchups that are relatively seen as bad. Because, again, when you're getting in as Rob, like, yeah, you're getting your openings and you're winning your neutral, but if you cannot close out those stocks, it's all mean for naught. Meanwhile, Rob can hit one gyro nair and then all of a sudden you're dead at 30. But getting that stock really early, KlicKlac now keeping the lead. I want to see how he plays this out, if he decides to play aggressive or just keep it defensive and using the lead to his advantage. Getting caught out with a relatively bad landing. Zelda having a little bit of problems landing. Again, has love bouncing and upbeats to get back. Teleports being a little solid, especially if he gets the edge cancel. Misses attack with that down smash. That could have been big for AUSTI. But yeah, just looking to call out Zelda's jumps, kind of just see her landings, like keep her basically in this spot of disadvantage. Good use of the gyro. Yeah, AUSTI's doing a really good job of keeping KlicKlac in the corner and a disadvantage, but just can't seem to get this kill out. Backer didn't come out in time. Finally gets with the down smash though after that little risky down air, but it worked out. Just didn't get the stretch or like the extension he wanted. Here we go. This is Rob stuff. Doesn't get the second nair. Hesitates a little, understanding that Zelda was just a little bit out of range. Amazing stuff. I don't think he was looking for that, but still, the Phantom Soldier being able to stop the approach into an immediate teleport into the Rob. Good stuff. Not being able to go through the gyro with the teleport, though, definitely a bit of a little matchup thing that I'm not sure KlicKlac knew. Good use of the, I believe, stage 4 Phantom Knight to be able to catch that. Get up from the ledge. Catch with the up smash, seeing him do a little bit of a habitual neutral get-up attack. I love this. I love how KlicKlac just not afraid to scrap with this character. I think that's definitely giving a big lead in this. Ooh, a second up air. You can see how KlicKlac's really looking to end this game soon. Gets a teleport cancel too off of the teleport. Beautiful up smash on the neutral getup. Again, like I said, KlicKlac's execution is going to like very much help him. And if he can use Zelda's pretty strong kill power against this character, that will definitely benefit him in this relatively volatile matchup. Taking game 1. Alright, they kind of picked the town city. I could see AUSTI wanting to go to this stage, not really being able to deal with Zelda that much. Or if at least he does, he understands his projectiles go a little bit longer, especially laser. So I could see him playing this a lot slower, kind of just using laser a little bit more, throwing out the gyro and just like making sure Zelda can't get in. Having the stage mount where you can't just teleport on top of him. But again, we'll see how AUSTI plays this out on this relatively larger stage in game 2. Again, both of them really scrapping a lot. I know AUSTI plays relatively aggressive compared to a lot of other Robs who are very comfortable with just staying in the corner and like doing their thing until their opponent comes up to them and then they just snare. A little bit flowcharty, but rather for AUSTI, he is relatively aggressive. Forward smash doesn't kill, even though he gets the tech log. Does the gyro down. Good use of Neru's love to reflect the gyro, allowing him to actually do neutral get up. This is the under 2 frame. Kind of lets KlicKlac get back to free. Finally gets a nair to throw him back off, but I really want to see it. Beautiful use of back air. I like how AUSTI kind of knew that even if it was a better idea to just ledge trap at a normal distance, it was better for him to stay away at a teleport distance in order to like finish stocks. Knowing that KlicKlac is going to go for a teleport almost as I have it off stage, he has another down tilt tech lock. Again, looking for these down airs off of down air 2 frames, but a bit of a tight timing, especially for a character who's teleport who is not the easiest to visualize. But good stuff from KlicKlac. We're finally closing out the stock, even up his. He got up. Still a little bit down. I definitely want to see how if he can kind of like take back this percent lead. Yeah, I definitely am noticing AUSTI playing this a little bit slower. Like, he's definitely running to the corner a little bit more and just allowing there to be space in between him and KlicKlac. Alright. Definitely didn't think of AUSTI to run into the corner with him there, setting up the Phantom Knife, but not working out. Uppering the platform and below with that back air. Beautiful stuff from AUSTI. Alright. KlicKlac having a little bit too open. He's able to roll through the Phantom Knight, kind of missing that very crucial ledge trap. Platform messing up KlicKlac a little bit there, definitely not expecting to get put back into the corner off of that. Alright, again, AUSTI getting off the ledge pretty successfully using gyro in there. But yeah, I'm definitely noticing a lot less scrapping from AUSTI, and definitely him running away a little bit more, realizing that scrapping against KlicKlac is not his best point, even if he is a character who does excel at boxing and having very safe aerials. Necessarily understanding he needs to use those more in states of advantage and disadvantage, not necessarily just scrapping in neutral. I definitely want to see how he can use a trap with the gyro. Still, AUSTI is able to just go high and get away from it. Bit of a... Wow. Definitely try to close out the back air. Ends up trading with KlicKlac with either a fair or a back air. Really couldn't tell. Yeah. Unfortunate SD from KlicKlac. Definitely not what he wanted to do. An accidental air dodge without a... Definitely thought he had his jump, but just didn't. But yeah, that ties it up to 1-1. I'm curious to see what KlicKlac's counter pick here is. I think he definitely wants to go back to something small. I do not know if we have DSR here on this stage list. Which probably means KlicKlac's going to want to go to his comfort stage. I know him before. His comfort stage is usually Battlefield, which you can see him hovering over. Good for him because he could kill off the top easier with up air and up B. As well as just use the platforms to his advantage, covering high with how most people tend to just go to a platform after they go high or jump from ledge. And then again, just sets up stuff a little bit easier for Zelda. Necessarily having the platforms almost act as like these guiding lines where like instead of the opponent being able to just kind of drift in, they're either going to put themselves on the ground or on the platform and then force them to land, because otherwise they're going to get hit. You know, we're seeing more kind of aggressive openings from the both of them, surprisingly, based off of how AUSTI was playing. I think he just kind of wants to build up his percent lead when he can, and then just have the same game plan he did in Game 2, but again, not really working out for him. You need to get that percent lead through a scrap where KlicKlac is succeeding, but does find himself a pretty solid opening. KlicKlac missing those techs. Will that kill? No. But yeah, if AUSTI can if KlicKlac keep missing those techs, that'll definitely hurt him in the long run. As we're seeing, he's already gotten a couple of KlicKlac attacks. But again, KlicKlac kind of just not necessarily rolling, but like understanding and adapting very well. Getting that kill very easily in the ledge, but doing a better job of ledge trapping. Again, I think he's just more comfortable with ledge trapping on Battlefield than he was on Time City or something like that. Keeps him off stage again. KlicKlac doing an amazing job for a character that many find hard to like actually edge guard due to Rob's pretty solid recovery. Then again, AUSTI isn't going low all the time, where he can kind of excel with just kind of sitting under the stage with his up B. Not respecting the teleport range, again, getting caught out at center stage. Even though AUSTI was prepared, just didn't have his spacing correct. Does catch out that jump with back air though. He bringing it back, but still a stock down. But if AUSTI does not get the side B he wants, it could bring back that to even. But as long as he can keep this ledge trap going, he should be fine. Gets it out. Again, a greedy Inspire was just not respecting the gyro. Kind of having a very, very long burst range because, you know, item throws. Ooh. I don't think AUSTI was facing the right way for... He was facing the right way, but I don't think he was fast enough to get the confirm off the gyro throw and like a F smash. Alright, AUSTI doing a good job of avoiding the knight, just full hopping and then naring in. Bit of a greedy F smash, knowing he needs not F smash, up smash, my bad. Knowing he needs to close out the stock soon, or else this percent leads. Alright, finally finds the up air after a bit of a bad recovery onto the top platform trying to land. Ooh, not the air dodge he wanted. He wanted a Z drop there. Fair. To the end of the game right there. Alright, I think both of them definitely see both of them starting to slow down, except KlicKlac decided not to, just teleporting in, trying to close this out. Amazing forward air out of the down tilts. Most people wouldn't go for something like that risky. Kills him with the up tilt up air. Great stuff from KlicKlac and great adaptations in that third game, taking it 2-1.